So I'm Yasmin. For those of you who don't know me, I studied at Stanford, graduated in 2017 and 18 with energy research. training. My kind of input on the tech world comes from taking a company public and, how do you take a startup that is still in its early stages, but needs a lot of capital to kind of grow. And so at my company Shift, where I'm a chief of staff, so I do some special projects and fundraising, I noticed a few things that are important before you take your company public. And so the most important thing for me was, just observing from my founders that it's important to invest in your people. And that's both in, I think the screen shifted. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Yeah. So I think, just seeing by invest in your people, I mean that it's important to both hire externally, but also develop the internal talent, because those are the people that will have institutional knowledge that will help your company you know, um, go through the cycle. And really, the people who were there from day one, I think they're very important. And a lot of companies just hire prior to going public, and those people aren't always most useful. The second biggest takeaway I would say was always have a backup plan. And what I mean by that is that sometimes things don't go according to the plan, and you need to basically improvise, and your strategic planning falls out. And so you need to have a few plans that you present to your board so that there's something you can plan on if the market conditions change, which is what we saw in COVID. And then lastly, something that I would say, the learning that I had is that you always need to raise more money than you need, because sometimes there are things that happen. You need more headcount, your SG&A is more expensive than you thought, or the profitability is falling off. So having more money ahead of time is important to have that cushion. Especially we're seeing that now with startups, with the fundraising environment being really tough, and so the ones that have more cash on their balance sheet are actually doing well. So something that I'm working on right now is helping my company find a path to profitability, because that's a big concern for investors. Something that I feel like I was forced to become good at is board investor communications, and working externally, but also having this like zoom out Google Maps image of the company and where it fits in the ecosystem. And so what I've contributed to is working cross-functionally, whether it's between product, marketing, finance, the executive team, really, really all over the place. And so what I'm trying to do now is collaborate with more entrepreneurs and figure out my life, because I want to start my company in climate tech, and always looking to chat with people from different backgrounds.